What's going on, people? How you guys doing tonight? This is this is somewhat of a. Hold on one second. Let me take this off. Sorry about that. I hope you got it good. Anyway, this is somewhat of a very special edition of what I'm doing today, and the reason why. Hold on one second. Let me get on Facebook real quick, guys. I'm going live. Hold on one second, because this is again, this, like I said, this is a very special uh, live today where I'm going to try to educate you as much as I possibly can on about the stimulus bill. All right. I'm on live, Facebook and YouTube live. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get this. Hope you guys can hear me clear on YouTube live right now. I'm on Facebook live, and we're gonna get it going. Yeah, I've been up since 3 a.m. and I just said to myself, I said to my lady, my family, that I really need to do this. So we're gonna get right to it. What's up, Pat? What's going on, baby? We're gonna get right to it. And the reason why that all this, the last 2.5 years of my life, doing a lot of research on different things, on politicians, on who's the establishment politician. What's going on? We gonna hear it, and who and who is actually for the people. Not many politicians are for the people, no matter if they're Republican or Democrat. If they're Republican or a Democrat and they're part of the establishment, they're not for the American people at all. When you listen to this video, you will see why I say this. I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to read a couple of things, and we're going to go from there. Some of you guys probably already heard the video, but you're going to hear it again. Hold on one second. This is Donald Trump late last night, talking about how he's not going to sign for the so-called coronavirus relief bill. Hold on. And again, if any of you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, ask me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that I just want to hear my perspective or anything. I want to hear other people's perspective as well. But let's listen to the video. Hold on just 1 second. I'm on Facebook Live and YouTube.
In an effort to advance their extreme left-wing agenda and influence the election. Then, a few months ago, Congress started negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help to the American people. It's taken forever. However, the bill they are now planning to send back to my desk is much different than anticipated. It really is a disgrace. For example, among the more than 5,000 pages in this bill, which nobody in Congress has read because of its length and complexity, it's called the COVID Relief Bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID. This bill contains $85.5 million for assistance to Cambodia, $134 million to Burma, $1.3 billion for Egypt and the Egyptian military, which will go out and buy almost exclusively Russian military equipment. $25 million for democracy and gender programs in Pakistan. $505 million to Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. $40 million for the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., which is not even open for business. $1 billion for the Smithsonian, and an additional $154 million for the National Gallery of Art. Likewise, these facilities are essentially not open. $7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp.
Wait, hold on. All that money for reef fish management. Do you guys hear what's going on? All this money for all these different foreign aids and special interest groups throughout the whole 5,000 pages. I read some of the pages and everything. I couldn't. I'm actually going to do a second part sometime after Christmas, like right after Christmas, and I'm going to read a certain paperwork as well. All these different, like what is this? Like what it is that we're dealing with globalists, as I've been saying for the last year and a half or so, globalists, politicians. You know what I'm saying? And what you guys have to need to understand, is a reason why the establishment hate Trump so much. Because again, when you get into office, most people that get into office, they got money, without a doubt. They're not billionaires, but they have money. Trump already been a billionaire. No matter how many times you say to yourself, he filed for bankruptcy. The man still is worth $3 billion, maybe even more. So he don't care about all these special interest groups as a Barack Obama would, as a George Bush 1 and 2 would, as especially what's his name, Joe Biden would, especially. All right. And what you guys need to understand, and I know, and I'm really talking to my Black people, they do things for us to vote, to trigger us to vote for the Democrats for the last 50 some odd years. You guys know the story, but we still keep on doing it. And, you know, not just Americans below the totem pole when it comes to these special interest groups. Black folks are definitely under the totem pole, and we support the the establishment more than anybody. And the establishment is not just Democrats, being as though they were the ones that put most of the writing into the stimulus thing when it comes to the special interest groups and foreign aid and things of that nature. We're going to keep on going. Hold on 1 second.
$2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf.
They wanted $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish. I want you guys to know I'm not a fisherman like my big bro Pat, but amberjack fish is not in danger. You guys can check that out on your own. I just looked it up. It's not in danger. Why do you need $2.4 million to count the fishes, the amberjack fishes? This is who you guys voted for, because CNN told you, MSNBC told you, all these brought and paid for celebrities told you, all of them, every last one of them, not just one, not just 2, 3 or 4, not 5. All these fake local politicians in my area told you that don't do anything. They kowtow to everyone else but the people. You know, they don't make no comments, no sense at all. Everybody think they're smarter than everyone else, instead of just taking the time out to understand that you need to do your own research. And it's no one's fault. I don't even blame these politicians. It's no one's fault. I blame the people, because we have too much information out there. That whole bill that they try to get people to sign off, the so-called coronavirus bill, I call it AKA the globalist bill, foreign aid bill, special aid entrance bill. That's why I call it, because they get billions. Let's keep it going.
Mexico. A provision to promote the breeding of fish in federal hatcheries. $3 million in poultry production technology, $2 million to research the impact of down trees, $566 million for construction projects at the FBI. The bill also allows stimulus checks for the family members of illegal aliens, allowing them to get up to $1,800 each. This is far more than the Americans are given.
You guys can look this up. You can look this up. almost $1,800 is given to illegal aliens. This is what they want to give, I should say, to in this stimulus package that, you know, I don't think no real American should be signing off to at all. $1,800 for illegal aliens. I don't understand why. And you're trying to give, let's say, $600 to America. If you got somebody living with you, maybe you're married or what have you, $1,200 altogether. You know, what sense does that make? It makes perfect sense when you are a globalist, special interest having person, politician, I should say. It makes a whole bunch of sense. See, what you guys got a problem with, you have a lot, I'm not going to say the people that's watching specifically, people that's going to watch this later on. What you have a problem with is the messenger. Instead of understanding the message, you know what I'm saying? Instead of understanding the message, you have a problem with the messenger. And that's the problem with this society. You want the messenger to have your echo chamber, to think like you, to act like you, to talk like you, to be like you, and things of that nature. Instead of checking on your own information, your own research. Let's keep it going. He's talking about how foreign illegal aliens in America with this stimulus package would have gotten $1,800 in their household, while American citizens, American-born people will be just getting $600 if this thing passes. Hold on.
Despite all of this wasteful spending and much more, the $900 billion package provides hardworking taxpayers with only $600 each in relief payments. And not enough money is given to small businesses, and in particular restaurants, whose owners have suffered so grievously. They were only given a deduction for others to use in business their restaurant for 2 years. This 2-year period must be withdrawn, which will allow the owners to obtain financing and get their restaurants back in condition. Congress can terminate it at a much later date, but 2 years is not acceptable. It's not enough. Congress found plenty of money for foreign countries, lobbyists, and special interests, while sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault, not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend.
Let me stop this real quick, guys. I'll have a say something else. I know we have things that I say is not for the so-called cool kids. The so-called cool kids don't want information that's different to their favorite artist, favorite entertainer, favorite politician. Being as though the politician or the entertainer or artist or favorite athlete never did nothing for you at all. You know what I'm saying? Again, people need to stop worrying about who giving the message and start receiving the message. It's a simple thing. Understand that. Understand the difference from a nationalist president, such as Donald Trump, and a globalist, part of the establishment, I guess elected president, Joe Biden. You guys need to understand this. And again, I don't blame, in my opinion, from my perspective, I don't blame any of these. I don't blame any of these politicians, because again, if the sheep want to keep on following the herd instead of, doing your own research, then why would Joe Biden, why would Nancy Pelosi, why would Mitch McConnell, why wouldn't any of these people change? thousands upon thousands of people, politicians. Why would they change the people that's a part of the establishment? Why would they want to change? When you got a bunch of sheep in this country that we have, why would I want to change? Again, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm on YouTube Live and I'm on Facebook Live as well. Hold on, let me read some, my boy Mark. Hold on. Want to be part of something that doesn't do anything for anyone. As long as everyone is doing it, they want to join. Absolutely. But when facts get brought forth, they are blinded to it. Absolutely. It's, you guys can literally go online and read this this paperwork on the so-called coronavirus, aka the special interest relief package, another aka the foreign aid package. This is the difference. This is why I say, people always say, you know, especially as a black man, why you like Donald Trump so much? He's a racist. And I got to keep on. It's a shame that, but it's not really a shame because it's many people that are sheep. I know very well educated sheep, book smart is what I'm trying to say. Not life smart, not, you know, common sense. And I know very uneducated sheep. It comes in both packages. There's no difference. It's none. I don't give a fuck about somebody being racist as long as they ain't coming to my home or coming to my community with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I give a damn about? Absolutely. That's the word, educated dummies. You know what I give a damn about? I give a damn about a president getting things done. I give a damn about Donald Trump actually making many black men and women millionaires throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? I give a damn about what I research and what the dumb shit they try to put on me. Like your average celebrity, like your average mainstream media outlets. Can't buy a degree, but can buy common sense. Yep, absolutely. This whole thing is exactly what I meant why I voted for Donald Trump. And I should have voted in 2012 as well. Sorry, 2006 as well, because this man is not a part of the establishment. It's too many different situations that tells you. And it's not because he's a Republican or a Democrat. It's because he's a nationalist. And that's what's important to me. I don't give a shit if he hurt somebody's feelings, as long as he's doing for each other. I think George Clooney just had a rant about COVID-19. And you know, another very compromised Luciferian, George Clooney. It doesn't matter what he says, George Clooney, because I think George Clooney, if you guys can look it up for me, how much is he worth? It didn't ask him, why does he keep on sending him and other actors and actresses and entertainers in general, why you keep on sending funds to the foreign people? We need to hear. That's like I say all the time. Why would I worry about? I got to take care of my home before I tell people how opinionated I am, how I want to help other people. I got to take care of home before I do anything, any of that. He made the dog. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. So now he thinks he knows more about the shit because we were that again. How much is he worth? And all these actors are worth. They can give relief on their own if they want to. You know what I'm saying? The problem is they are a part of the establishment as well. The entertainment community, man, the politician community. They are the elites, all of them, all their elite handlers got them by the balls. That's why you have to do your own research. And I can't even blame Joe Biden for the stupidity that's going on. I can't even blame him. I remember when he was trying to become, when he was running to become the president, you know, I guess the Democrat, I forgot how to, you know, say it, but he was running to be the forefront of the Democrats. All the Democrats was hating on him. But I want to stay on point. I want to stay on point. All this relief that all these foreigners are getting, all these different places, like all over what you call that? All over Asia, all of Pakistan, you know, all these places, like why? Egypt, like why? We need help here. We need help here. Let me say, in Central Park, I know about Central Park 5 and everything else and stuff like that. But the Central Park 5, you know who threw Central Park 5 in jail? Those Democrats that run New York. That's who threw those Central Park 5 guys in jail. Those Democrats who run New York. Huh? Those Democrats that gives two shits about the black man. That's why they threw us out the home back in the 60s and the 70s. They did that. But let's talk about, see, I don't want to keep on going to that argument, because that's like, why would you say that when in a 1988 and 1994 crime bill, Joe Biden was helped. He's the reason why we talk about prison reform today. He's the reason why we talk about prison reform today. Billboards. And that's a lie, because I looked that up. That's a lie. But if he put up that 1 million, that he put up that 1 million, right? Did that deter the district attorney, the Democrat district attorney, to throw those boys in jail when the evidence said those boys didn't do it? But during that time, it was a very confusing moment, because if you know, in the papers, you was old enough to understand, because I was 8, so you had to be like at least 17, 18 at the time. You know what I'm saying? During that times, no, he didn't. No, as a matter of fact, they didn't like him because he was making a lot of black boxers millionaires at that point, at that time. He was making a lot of black boxers millionaires at that point, at that time. See, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't put no lawyers in there. He wasn't the one that had those parents not be there when they was investigating those children. He wasn't that one. And a slap in the face for every American. Absolutely. I just want to let you guys know I'm on Facebook Live and I'm on YouTube Live right now as well. Please like and subscribe. If Joe Biden, if Donald Trump is the so-called bigot, especially he put a lot of brothers and sisters up on the, you know, gave a lot of money to a lot of fighters, a lot of managers, a lot of millionaires, a lot of them. So if he's a so-called bigot, what do we call Joe Biden? That's all I want to know. What do we call Joe Biden that put massive of black men and women and Hispanic men and women in jail? What do we call Joe Biden, sir? Okay, so with his hearsay of the district attorney and come on now, he's more than a bigot. Joe Biden is a real racist, and nobody doesn't talk about it. None of your favorite entertainers, none of your mainstream media outlets, none of these people never ever talk about it. never ever talk about it at all. Why is that? Because all of them are part of the establishment. We voted in Joe Biden marching for several months on police reform and going to get the guy in office that is the reason for police reform. This is why I always say most Black people love symbolic gestures. We don't care. Anybody that I grew up with that was non-Black, and I'm from Jersey, so I grew up with 300 different languages. That's the difference. All non-Black people, they want tangibles. They want legislations passed. They want resources. Black folks don't want no resources. They want to see if white mommy or white daddy love them or not. That's how they're going to vote. They don't want no mutual respect to one another, to their particular politician that they want to vote for. They don't want no type of tangibles, for the most part, most Black folks, no type of anything. They want to get it after they vote for the person, instead of telling the person to do for me now. Only Black Americans do that shit. Yeah, I agree 100%. Will people have to be homeless to get that the government doesn't care? Yeah, I agree. Like, what do we have to understand that we need to know? We need to understand the government doesn't care. The establishment doesn't care. They don't care. People that talk bad about the establishment and their puppets that they put in front of us, you actually get deleted. You actually get blocked from these tech companies. These tech companies we have, such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you get blocked. I want to know why people get blocked. That's Trump supporters, but Joe Biden and all of them don't get blocked. His supporters don't get blocked. It's a reason, and people don't seem to understand this reason. Russia hacked us because evidence shows that Russia didn't hack anyone. The only thing they did was, are you saying that Russia hacked us because of Joe Biden said that, and with the evidence on his son, and what Hillary Clinton said? Guys, I'm on Facebook Live too. I'm on Facebook Live as well. Because what Hillary Clinton said, another savage, another killer that people voted for. Oh my Lord. It's crazy. It's unbelievable how people minds think. You know, again, I would say it to my dying day. China did do it. It came from China. These are facts. It don't have nothing to do with emotions. These are facts. Putin do not own Trump. No. As we saw, the facts shows that Russia worked with the Biden family. That's the facts. What CNN says, and what you hear from all these tech companies say that Trump owns said that Trump got something to do with Putin. Where the facts at? They got the facts, had it on social media. They was deleting, blocking everybody that was putting that on there. Say it's a Russian bot. Please with the bullshit. Please. They tried passing was going to make streaming like these were going to be made as a felony. Do you guys know that they thank you for that information. I did hear that earlier today. They are just going to make streaming they was going to make streaming a felony if you're streaming from something and like say I'm not for sure like what is exactly said, but I think if you're playing music and it's streaming and you're live and stuff like that, they was going to make it as a felony. See, Pat, you're voting for the establishment. The evidence is on them. Trump is a nationalist. Your boy, Joe Biden, is a globalist. Joe Biden been in office for 47 years, 8 years of those 47 years as a vice president. What have he done? Come on. I can tell you what he done. 1988 crime bill, 1994 crime bill. And now they doing this stuff. They closing people down. Most big cities are run by Democratic Party. They're closing people down. And things, Joe Biden is not the far leftist. He's not the progressive. He's a straight moderate. And what that means is, you might as well say he's the establishment puppet. He has many handlers. Trump has already been a billionaire. You understand me? He don't have any handlers. This is why 98% of mainstream media doesn't like him. I just don't get it. And I'm talking about Republican and Democrat establishment people. Those are the people that put this stimulus bill on some bull, like on everything that had nothing to do with the American people, have everything to do with their special interest groups. All right, everything to do with them. Everything. No. And again, how can you explain Trump regulating Russia and China from taking anything from America? Watch how when President-elect Joe Crime Bill Biden go in office, watch how China and Russia take over again. But I don't think you're going to even watch it because it's a hate Trump syndrome that I don't understand. And I'm the guy that do actual research. I don't play around. I don't look at some bootleg brother or some other guy that try to tell me, that think they smarter than me, try to tell me what I do know and do not know. No, I look things up, especially when it comes to the American people, my community, and things of that nature. Hold on a second. The mainstream news all follow one script. There is videos called Controlling the Narrative. Absolutely. I put so much information out there that people are talking. You don't just get paperwork and stuff like that, that people are talking, you know what I'm saying, to tell you about the establishment. It's telling you. But you don't want to believe it because it's hate syndrome. It's a hate, a despising hate. And what it is that it's many men in this society that hate a man of a ruling class, that really don't give a shit about what people say to them, and they still handle business. They still take care of business. What video? Show me the video. What he said? Well, Russian hotel deal. Hey, 99.9% of rich men, wealthy men, 99.9% of wealthy men got a lot of women, all over the country. That's how wealthy men do. All right. Ask the Biden clan. They'll tell you they actually got rich off of being politicians, that having handlers all over them, just like your favorite celebrity. And I'm talking about your favorite celebrity that never did nothing for the Black community. Never, ever. I don't give a damn if it's the Black community, the Asian community. I don't give a damn if it's any community. All these brought and paid for celebrities that hasn't done anything for us, and we still listen to them like we should be listening to them. The point of the matter is, Donald Trump made sure he let you guys know. He said they've been playing games since day one when it comes to the bill, first of all, Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, Nancy for the most part, I don't understand why she get voted in every year, 30 years, all these people, 30, 40, 50 years, a part of the establishment, I guess. What video I speak of supports your argument. But yeah, part of the establishment, people like, and I can't understand why certain people like voting for the establishment, such as Joe Biden. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. This man shows his true colors all the time. He never did nothing for anybody in the last 47 years of him being in office. I don't get why these people stay in office so long and they never did nothing for the American people. And people are mad. The establishment is mad because Trump, again, I don't think Trump as a Republican or a Democrat. I think him as a nationalist, a man that's trying to take care of the American people. See, that's the problem. Y'all so used to people like Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, all these other brought and paid for Democrats and Republicans doing everything for foreigners, doing everything because for their pockets. Y'all so, and then when y'all see a man with ruling class telling you, no, it ain't going down like that. Okay? No, we're going to get rid of people that shouldn't be here. Of course, yep, because they would do the same thing to me. They would do the same thing to you. We're going to make as best way we possibly can this economy the best economy that we can make it. And then this one, the corona, when it's actually what the economy was doing great. And what happened? No, I think you're making a fool of yourself, sir. Okay? Stop being a beta male. Okay? Mr. Joe Biden. Okay? As a matter of fact, tell me something with facts. You're a grown man. Tell me something with facts, sir. Okay? Tell me something with facts before you say something. That's another brought and paid for dude. Beta males. You know what I'm saying? Beta males. You know what I'm saying? Tell me something with facts. Stop listening to the mainstream media on everything that you think you know. Okay, Mr. Morris? I be seeing what you be doing. I see you. Another brought and paid for, brainwashed sheep. Point blank. You're brought and paid for, brainwashed sheep. Okay? Tell me something that Joe Biden did for anybody, but he did do a lot of stuff from foreigners. So I get it. I get it. He did do some stuff from foreigners. I get it. I get it. Don't come over here. Don't come over here with that. Do not come over here with that. You go take your beta male energy somewhere else. Real talk. Let me see. I have a feeling Trump is about to declare martial law before he leaves to make sure he stays president. He joked about it, but I think he probably will. He probably will. He probably will. Don't come over here, Mr. Morris Reed, one of these uppity boule Negroes that think they could tell another brother he sound like a fool. Why? This is with the energy that I put out. Those boule beta males, they get mad because what they do is they want to hear they don't want the message. They don't want the message because they're coming from a person that is not on their echo chamber. It's coming from a person that's not in their echo chamber. They want instead of receiving the message, they want, they don't want to hear it. because they used to echo chambers. No, he ain't no Pookie and Ray Ray. He Boule. You are on the side of history. That don't make any sense, man. I don't speak in riddles. I don't speak in riddles, sir. I don't speak in riddles. You understand me? Don't get mad at me because you helped let the establishment in. Don't get mad at me. That's your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me when they trying to give illegal foreigners $1,800 on this Corona bill, $1,800, while they give American citizens, American born and bred people $600. And then they trying to get billions of dollars, not millions, guys, billions of dollars to foreign land, foreign aid, to special interest groups. But you guys don't want to hear the message because the messenger. You don't want to hear the message because of the messenger. You don't want to hear it. I get it. You want me to wear a suit and a tie and look like a Boule Negro to vote on my demise, like 85% of Black community do. Because what y'all don't understand is, what you guys don't understand is, as soon as every time you vote in these establishment people, they give two shits about you. I put the video on how Joe Biden was talking shit about to the civil rights leaders, talking to him like he was a daddy, some type of slave master. They was looking down instead of reacting to him. He was at least talking for like 7 to 8 minutes. He was talking for 7 to 8 minutes down on Black people. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. And no matter what this man do, just because he has the D in parentheses after his name, certain Boule Blacks and mental and sheep Blacks as well going to keep on voting for people like him, because I guess it makes you comfortable, because no legislations have been passed, no nothing. Nothing's happening. They want the average Black American man to be a globalist too. Let me see. Biden pretty much told those civil rights activists to know your place and shut up. Absolutely. I was shocked too. And they ain't say nothing. Let Donald Trump either muddle something like that. They would have been. And you see, with the media did not, the mainstream media, and I was looking, all these so-called brought and paid for Black celebrities, all of them. I want to make sure I make you guys understand. Not one or two of them, not some of them. All of these brought and paid for Black celebrities didn't say not a word after that. This dude disrespected those so-called educated Black men and women on that Zoom call. And now they disrespecting the American people by putting tried to put a $600 stimulus package in, while they're giving billions of dollars to these foreign lands and these special interest groups. And again, Americans are supposed to accept that, but especially Black Americans. All these Black people that put him in office, Black Lives Matter, all of these, most of the celebrities, some Black celebrities, all these people, he don't even want to talk to them. You hear that, Morris? He don't want to talk to them. These people, I'm telling you, man, these people nuts, man. They sheep. They sheep. They the type of person that they get, they want to tell them that the jump, they're gonna say how high. She said, and then she'd say to them, off the roof. Okay, baby. These are the type of men that we are dealing with. These are the type of men that we are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's a very feminine society to not understand reality, to not understand what's going on. I want to thank everybody that's looking at this right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. The recent BLM protests I went to, I didn't have one color folk in it. I was like, something is fishy going on now. Man, it's a bunch of Marxist people, and then now black folks are starting to get it. That's why I really didn't get the fact that being as though the black folks that voted for Donald Trump, it actually more black folks voted for Donald Trump, black Americans, than from a Republican in about 75 years. More black folks voted for him than any other Republican in about 75 years. But it was still low as hell to me. This is why, and I'm seeing a lot of black American people starting to understand. But it's like, what is like, it's like attempting to jump on a 20-foot pool when you can swim, but you're not for sure. That's how it is. We starting to understand, but it's still kind of, should I do it? We starting to understand that these people are not putting any legislations passed, any solutions being made to help the black community. We get way more symbolic gestures than anything else. Way more. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's unacceptable, in my opinion. I think that's completely unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I grew up in Jersey, 400 different languages. So I know many different cultures. And they don't accept that. If I'm going to vote, oh, you're going to give me some policies. You're going to give me some tangibles. It's going down. But black folks, for the most part, we don't do it. We don't do it. We starting to do it a tad bit now, just a tad bit. But the last, since the probably early 60s, it's like we vote just to vote for Democrats, you know. But we got better in the last, I'm going to say, even Obama last term, we started to see that he was nothing but brought and paid for politician as well. Being as though I did vote for him twice, and I'm still mad at myself. But I don't know. I didn't have the information that I have today. I don't have the information that I have today. You know, and this is what people need to understand, that we really, really need to start. You know, like if you're an American person, even if you are you just became an American citizen, you got to understand it's going to get worse before it get any better. But the fact that I support my president Donald Trump is because my research tells me, and what he's let you know, that he's doing everything to help the American people. He literally told people to get that. He told these people to get that bullshit out of here. The American people need $2,000, and if you're a couple or married, whatever it is, $4,000. We've been going through hell for the last 8 months. People dying, people getting kicked out of their homes, but people want more people to smile. And then, you know, just blame the president. Don't blame nobody else. Don't blame China, but blame the president. Okay, all right. Stupid. It's cheap. So one thing a lot of you guys need to understand is that you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. You can listen to whoever you want to listen to. But you really need to understand that, like, you could be the boo-boo the fool if you want to. But I'm not going to be it. I'm going to keep on restoring information, just like a lot of other YouTubers that's doing it. A lot of other people that don't mind, being a three-dimensional thinker, don't mind giving any type of knowledge they can give. I don't care about people thinking a certain way about me, as long as people understand that I'm always going to give a person the message that they need to know. I don't give a shit about people, calling me this name and that name, or they ain't gonna say it in my face. That's not gonna happen unless they got some type of gun. But other than that, I'm not worried about what people think of me, because I'm a grown man. I do my research. I understand that most of these politicians and the people that actually follow these politicians are nothing but jokes. And they doing nothing for the American people. If you could tell me that you can give people like foreign lands over billions of dollars, you can give the Egyptian army all this money, and you just can give Americans $600. You can give illegal aliens $1,800, but you would give Americans $600. You can try to find, like President Donald Trump said. I don't know specifically what he was saying about the fish, but you could try to do type of details on how the fishes, are they extinct or what have you, and give millions of dollars to that. But you can't get the American people that have been suffering for the last several months money. You can't give them more than $600. This is the difference between a globalist president, elected president that a lot of you voted for, and a nationalist president that Donald Trump is keep on proving that he is. A globalist, part of the establishment, president, Joe Crime Bill Biden. Hold on a second. After this bill, they try passing proves voting doesn't matter anymore. Absolutely. I'm on YouTube Live, everybody. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Kasim Lamar. Thank everybody that's on listening. I'm a new YouTuber, been on since May. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to, not still trying. I'm putting all the content that I possibly can put on here. I'm also on Facebook Live as well. But yeah, I had to put this out today. I haven't slept since 3 o'clock in the morning, working hard, doing what I got to do as an American citizen, as an American born and bred. You know what I'm saying? After this bill, they tried passing proves. I had to read it again. Proves voting doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't. Voting doesn't matter. If you ain't a part of the establishment, if you think a certain way, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. And I really hope I really hope Donald Trump and these people that supposedly agreeing with him about, now they're agreeing with him, but they couldn't wait to get people to sign that bill. Just like that AOC lady was saying, and I'm saying she's a part of the progressive Democrats. She was saying it was like hostage takeover. And I gotta agree with her, being as though I don't agree with 98% of what AOC says. But all 5,000 pages, and they wanted people to read it 2 hours to read 5,000 pages. God damn it. Are you kidding me? just because it was nothing but special interests. All these people that wasn't making no money before they became a politician, now they millionaires like Nancy Pelosi and all of them. What's his name? What is the other guy? Mitch McConnell. They're not for the Americans. And people that didn't vote for Donald Trump, y'all gotta understand. This is the problem right here. And you guys are gonna go over it because again, such as myself and many other men and women that's trying to give you the truth, you hate the messenger and won't take the message. And that's a shame. This is why if I was Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and the rest of them, Joe Biden, all of them, Hillary Clinton, all of them, Barack Obama, all of them, I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop being deceitful to the American people, because most of us, nothing but sheep. Most of us think they smarter than the other instead of doing their own research and instead of being humble enough to say, "Let me hear what you have to say." I had a guy on my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I had a guy on my Facebook just now. What he say? The beginning with what he said. Stop making a fool of yourself, he says. Stop making a fool of myself. I'm making a fool of myself because I'm not believing in the rhetoric that he believes in. You know what I'm saying? Literally, what this video is stating, this live that I'm doing is stating facts on what's in that bill, but I'm making a fool of myself. This is why, if I was Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, and all these brought and paid for a part of the establishment politicians that became millionaires since they've been politicians, I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing if I was them. I wouldn't stop it at all. I'd keep on going. Because I know most of America are nothing but cattle. Most of the American people are nothing but cattle to them. And it's kind of the truth. Because we hate the messenger. We hate the messenger when it don't pertains to the echo chamber. I hate to say it, but with Biden as president, a bill this ridiculous will pass in the future. Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%. You on point. I agree 100%. A bill, it will pass. And so Biden can be more of a millionaire. Him and his son and his family, the Biden clan, will be more millionaires. Because again, they are part of the establishment. They in the pockets of Russia and China. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I might get out this. You know, I'm a little what you call that, YouTuber. So you know, if they monetize it, it's okay. I'm still gonna be making videos for the people. You know what I'm saying? Not just black people. Being as though I cater to black men because I want black men to stop being beta males. Start understanding you must be a leader. It's like our grandfathers were. Even when they was going through hell and they were still leading the household. They were still leading the neighborhoods. But that's another topic for another day. But this is for the people right here. This my YouTube and what I say on Facebook is for the people that don't mind the messenger. And they will listen to the message. It's not for the people that think whatever I'm saying ain't shit, you know, it's hogwash because I'm not their local celebrity. I'm not their best friend. I'm not their cousin that they think is so special. I'm not the woman that they put on a pedestal and they don't even know her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all these different entities because it's their echo chamber. I keep on bringing up echo chamber because people like being in their own little world. And if you say something different out of their own little echo chamber world, they don't like you. They don't want to listen to your message. And that's A-okay. Because I'm going to still do it. That's what men do. That's what women do as well. That's what men and women do that's high level thinkers that understand this society, that's not worried about people's feelings, but worried about how people are going to be. You know, worry about how people are going to respect them and they're going to respect themselves. That's how adulting work. But anyway, it's getting super late, and I got to start cooking for the, for my son and daughter, and my lady as well, because I promised that I was going to cook. Well, anyway, people, thank you for supporting my channel. I got a lot of love today on YouTube. I love it, and on Facebook as well. I got much more content coming up. Probably going to be Christmas night, but if not, it's going to be several videos. I got so much content that I'm about to let out. And again, don't hate the message, because it's the messenger that's talking to the message, that's trying to give you the message. Don't hate the messenger because of that. Just listen to the message. You could hate him for something else or her for something else, but listen to the message. All right? Peace. All right. I just said peace to Facebook. But guys, like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel. And thanks for literally supporting me. And I will be on bringing in new content like crazy. All right? Peace.